Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm basically doing a video where I tell you guys 10 things that I cannot live without. Recently, we actually had a family dinner at my house and literally everyone at my house was talking about the one thing that they possibly can't live without. And I thought, okay, this would be a good idea if I tell you guys 10 things. If I could think of 10 things, but like 10 things that I could possibly live without. Now, not gonna lie, this video might be one of the most interesting videos because you guys find out more about me, like things that I like, things that I don't like. So I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, smash big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get started. I feel like this video is going to stay obvious because if you guys know me, then you know I'm literally a massive fan of technology, Apple, everything like that. And if that annoys you, then I do apologize. And if it doesn't, then welcome to the club. But the first thing that I cannot live without is actually my phone. Now, I'm constantly on my phone 24/7 and my screen time on my phone recently has actually been pretty bad. I don't think there's been a time when I've literally not had my phone on me. I remember during my high school life and possibly the first year of my college, every single time when I do something naughty or like be bad behave, my parents, they'll take my phone off me, like confiscate my phone. And I remember in year 10 or year 11, because of my exam, they took my phone away from me for at least 2 or 3 months, and not gonna lie, it was so painful. But yeah, I feel like I'm not being on my phone ever since that. But recently I did do a challenge where I spent 24 hours with no phone, and to be honest, I have no idea how I did that because it was so difficult. But yeah, my phone is the main thing that I could possibly not live without, so that's pretty good. Now, this next thing might be one of my new favorite like form of gadget or technology because recently I actually upgraded my laptop. I actually got the M5 MacBook Pro, and this is the second thing I can possibly not live without because it's new, it's brand new, it's the space black color. And the speed on this laptop, guys, is actually pretty crazy. Even though my previous laptop, it was the 13-inch and this laptop actually the 14-inch, the fact that, you know, the screen size is a lot bigger than my previous one, and, you know, speed, everything like that, guys, this laptop is literally the best laptop. Obviously, there's like more better laptops than this one, but for me, this is actually my dream laptop. And honestly, it's the second thing on my list that I could possibly not live without. Next thing on the list might be pretty obvious because obviously I'm actually wearing it, and that's actually my smartwatch. Now, I remember when I first got my smartwatch, I think it was back in 2020, and I think it was the Apple Watch Series 5. Before that, I actually had the Fitbit, and not gonna lie, the Fitbit, even though I did have an app with it, it was so difficult to use and like so difficult to charge. And oh, my Siri's actually on, and it just basically copied everything that I said. Hey Siri, stop, stop, stop. Wow, that was pretty crazy. Anyway, like I was saying, with the Fitbit, it was so difficult to use, so difficult to charge, everything like that. I think it stopped working like after you're having it. Like I was saying, in 2020, I actually got my first Apple Watch, and it was the Apple Watch Series 5. And from there, I was obsessed with Apple Watches that normally I would never actually wear a watch, but when I actually got my Apple Watch, I wore it every single day. And I don't think there's been a day where I actually wear it with an Apple Watch. When I was in university, I remember one time, I think it was twice, when I was in university, and obviously I would leave without my Apple Watch, and I'm not gonna lie, it actually felt pretty weird not actually having the watch on my arm because my arm, it felt pretty bad. But this is the Apple Watch Ultra that came out in 2022, and not gonna lie, after 3 years, it's actually in pretty good shape, so I feel like I might keep it longer, even though they actually have the same watch but in the black version. I'm not gonna lie, guys, black, it looks so good. I feel like I might keep this. I have no idea. But yeah, my Apple Watch is the third thing on my list that I cannot live without. Next on my list is actually a prayer mat. Now, if you guys know, I'm trying to focus on my prayers, focus on my deen, focus on my faith, everything like that. And obviously the prayer mat, basically this should be the first thing on my list, and I kind of regret not being the first thing on my list, but it's in my list and it's the fourth thing on my list. But recently when I went to Umrah, I think one of my cousins actually got me the prayer mat, but like a portable one, and every single time when I go with friends or when I go out, I take it with me. Most of the times I do forget, but every single time I take it with me, and not gonna lie guys, it's actually pretty helpful. So I do regret this not being the first on my list, but it's in my list and it's literally the best thing. I feel like this next thing is actually number 5 on my list or number 6 on my list. I have no idea, but next is actually, yeah, it's number 5, but next is actually my backpack. Now this backpack literally goes everywhere with me, even when I go with my friends or even down the road. This backpack is with me every single time, and I think I got this one back in 2023. Like, this backpack guys is such a sick backpack. Recently I actually had a backpack that would charge my phone on the side, but it didn't work, so I got this one because of the brand. Literally I'm obsessed with Zavanti. Hey, where's the brand? This is the Zavanti kind of brand that you get in the tracksuit. Not gonna lie guys, this backpack is such a nice backpack. Like I was saying, it's been everywhere with me. Even when I go to Edinburgh, London, this backpack is all with me. And not gonna lie, this is literally number 5 on my list. Number 6 on my list is actually my air bottle. Basically, I got this, I think it was in 2021 or 2022, and not gonna lie, this has literally helped me drink so much water over the years, because when you actually open it, it actually has a section where you put your pod or like a flavor pod, and when you drink it, it makes you think that you're drinking cola water or lime water. Even though it's not like flavor water, but the pod, when you like smell it, it literally makes you think that you're drinking like cola water or lime water. And not gonna lie, it literally has helped me drink so much water over the years. Even though my skin, it looks pretty good right now, but this has helped me drink water over the years. And like I was saying, you put your pod there, and when you drink it and when you smell the pod, it makes you think that you're drinking cola water or lime water. I'm not gonna lie, this is literally the best thing, and it should be number 1, but on my list is number 6. Now I have no idea why these are literally not like number 1, number 2 or number 3 on my list, but number 7 on my list is actually my earphones. Even though they're not like number 1 or number 2 on my list, but they actually are on my list. And this is the AirPods 4, I think it is, and then this is the AirPods Pro Max. Not gonna lie guys, these are literally insane. I also have the original AirPods, and I also have the original AirPods Pro, which I don't use because my original AirPods actually were given to my little brother, and then my AirPods Pro, I think the right one or the left one, it doesn't work no more. But every single time when I go traveling, I take every single AirPod with me. Even though these two are literally the only two that I use, but when I go traveling, I take every single earphone with me. To be honest, I have no idea why, but not gonna lie, to be honest, I have no idea why these are literally not on number 1 or number 2, but they're on the list and these are number 7. By the way, if you guys have a pair of the AirPods Pro Max, every single time when you watch a movie with these in full volume, it will make you think that you're in a cinema. What do you guys can see me, but hello, hi, this is me. But number 8 on my list is actually Vaseline. Now I pronounce it as Vaseline, but apparently you pronounce it as Vaseline or something like that. But yeah, this is technically number 8 on my list. Recently I've been told that my lips are literally not in good shape, so every single time when I have a shower or when I go out and I get told that my lips are not in good shape, these are literally really helpful. Number 9 on my list is actually pretty interesting, because number 9 is actually my wallet. Recently I actually got a new wallet, and before that I actually had the Hugo Boss wallet, which I had for 4 or 5 years, and no lie guys, it was old, it was tatty, it was full, and every single time when I put it in my coat pocket or my pocket, it will stick out or it will make a lot of noise. Recently one of my cousins actually got me a new wallet as like a gift for his wedding, and not gonna lie guys, this wallet honestly is just so cool. First of all, it actually has my initials AUJ on it, and then on this side it actually has the brand Waldorf, which I don't think I've heard of before. But not gonna lie guys, this wallet, it is so simple, it is so nice, and ever since I got this wallet, it goes literally everywhere with me. And for reference, this is my old wallet. Look how old and tatty it is, and basically it also has a compartment for coins in my old wallet, and this compartment, it got so full so quickly that every single time when I actually put it in my coat pocket or my pocket, it will make a lot of noise or stick out. And this wallet, even though it does have like a compartment for coins, but recently I put my coins in there and somehow they would fall out. So I thought, you know what, I'm not without risking that. But yeah, I got a new wallet, and this is actually number 9 on my list. Number 10 on my list is actually pretty interesting because number 10, you may be thinking, Usman, even though you have a lot of this, it probably might be number 5 or number 6 on your list, but this is actually number 10 on my list. And number 10 on my list is my perfume and my sprays, because I have so many perfumes, so many sprays, and recently, because we moved into a new house, I now have a separate cupboard for my new perfumes or my new sprays. At my old house, in my old bedroom, I actually had a shelf, and I'm not gonna lie guys, it got full. And now in my new house, in my new bedroom, because I now have a separate space for them, guys, I have loads, and I mean I have loads. And one of the things I find pretty crazy, these perfumes, these sprays, I've not brought them. These perfumes, these sprays, I got them for birthday gifts, David gifts, Eid gifts, everything like that. And once I will show you guys my cupboard, you may think I'm actually pretty crazy. Guys, this is actually my perfume cupboard, and like I was saying, I literally have so many perfumes which I'm not used yet. Every single time when my friend's birthday, my friend's wedding, something like that, I'll give them a perfume which I've not used before. Not gonna lie guys, actually pretty interesting how this is actually number 10 on my list because I have so many. But literally guys, I have so many, and this is my perfume cupboard. Hey guys, I possibly showed you the top 10 things that I can't live without, and hopefully from this video you guys know a bit more about me, what I like, what I don't like, and what I can't live without. Let me know in the comments down below your top 10 things, or your top 5 things, or your top 1 thing that you possibly cannot live without, and if I can guess it, it might be your phone, or your laptop, or your iPad, or some sort of technology. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm right, if I'm wrong. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want more videos like this where you find out more about me. Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all for a brand new video very soon. Peace.